All the voices you are about to hear come from the head and face of
Damien /
Damien /
This is a generic advert for a major brand that's already got a monopoly on the very thing we're advertising. Because we've made so much money cornering the market, we decided to throw some away. That's why, as a little way of saying you, we're offering you the chance to win absolutely everything inside special packs of absolutely nothing. So, keep giving us your money, and we'll keep selling you detritus. Generic advert for something that you don't have a choice on, making life a little simpler.
Damien /
Pingu the Explorer. One morning in Antarctica, Pingu was lying in bed dreaming of juicy halibuts when all of a sudden, Pingu was woken up. Pingu looked up at the ceiling. "Mum, Dad, it's happening again," shouted Pingu. Pingu's father was too busy to help. He had a very important parcel to deliver. "It's nothing to worry about. I'll be back later," said Pingu's dad. "Come and have your breakfast," said Pingu's mum. Pingu Pinga jumped out of bed in a flash and ran into the living room. Pinga gobbled up her fish. But suddenly, Pinga started choking. "Mum, help! Pinga can't breathe," said Pingu. Mum picked Pinga up by her feet and shook her up and down, until pop! Out came a strange orange lid. "Wow, a toy," said Pingu. "It's not a toy," said Pingu's mum. "It's a lid from a Fanta bottle." "Fanta? What's that?" replied Pingu. "Never you mind," said Pingu's mum. "Go and visit Robbie the Seal and ask him for some ice to fix the leak in your room." "Yes, Mum," said Pingu Pinga. Pingu prepared his satchel and ran out of the igloo. Pingu looked down at his feet. "The snow's all watery," said Pingu. "Why is the snow warm?" said Pinga. "Who cares? Let's find Robbie," said Pingu. But as he took a step forward, suddenly he heard an almighty tearing sound from beneath the ice as an enormous crack flew past them along the floor as fast as lightning. The iceberg was splitting in half. "Hold on," shouted Pingu, as Pingu and Pinga held on to each other as they watched themselves floating away. Pingu and Pinga jumped into the sea to try and get back home. "Mama!" shouted Pinga, but it was too late. "We're not going to make it, we need to swim back," said Pingu.
At Woke Mattresses, we've deconstructed what a bed can be and redefined what a good night's sleep can mean. With a mattress that forces you to stand up and never stay quiet, because silence is violence and fighting the fight shouldn't end with good night. So our memory foam is designed to rise up and never back down, using micro-poly air sacs that inflate when you lie down, with a bubble-designed pro-flow anti-oppressive power structure, an intersectional quasi-layered identity match comfort layering that decolonizes your sleep space, tearing down the joint pain of old and reframing your sleeping posture to match your lived experience, for a sleep that reflects what you are, not who you are. Woke Mattresses. Be the change you want to sleep.
Damien /
Great Reset, the elite's 100-year plan, the great levelling, the enslavement of the masses. You will own nothing and you will be happy. And when the lights go out, would you know what to do? Bank runs, institutional collapse, cyber attacks, endgame. No police, no army, no electricity, society gone bye-bye. What would you do? Who would you call? Nothing, you ain't got a phone. Good luck with that, smooth brain. Phones don't work. Just face to face with maniacs you wouldn't believe. Now the prisons are leaking. Murderers, killers, sex fiends, pedos crawling out from every crack, every doorway. Did you prepare for this? No. So ask yourself, can you grow a carrot, a swede, a cherry tomato? Do you know about soil networks, clay density, substrates, calcification? Do you know anything about growing a turnip in November? Probably not. And if you can't grow something, can you hunt? Can you run down a fox? Can you strangulate a falcon? Can you sand the face off a badger? Can you puncture a hedgehog? Would you do that for your family? Could you successfully catch a carp using nothing but an airbed and a bin liner? Could you beat that carp to death with the blunt side of a hairbrush? You never prepared, you never listened to me. Klaus Schwab, the IMF, JTFF, WEF, CIA, MI5, MK Ultra, Freemasons, Skull and Bones, Bohemian Grove, Club of Rome, Clinton, Epstein, the Vatican, Blood Rituals, Soros Gates, Rockefeller, David Cameron. Their plan is happening when you realise you are the carbon they want to get rid of. And then you're on your own. Just you, no help, no system. And you call me a conspiracy theorist.
Bye, Dad.
Have a nice day at school. Mind how you go, love.
Damien Slash.
Hello, Sheikh bin Hamad Al Thani. It's James from FIFA. No, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No, looking forward to it. Best World Cup I've ever seen, I expect. Yes. Exactly, sir. No expense. Yes. Wow. Yeah, I mean the scale of it, and of course your wonderful country. So flat. Flat. Yeah. No balls rolling away. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm calling about, Al Thani, my man, is this LGBTQIA thingy-majiggy. Yep. And the wearing of the rainbow. No. We've got a lot of brands and investors who are a little bit concerned that if those fans or players or whoever or brands, you know, if they wanted to show their support, well, to be honest with you, at most, you know, talking a few flags, rainbow ones, maybe some armbands, a couple of adverts here and there. I mean, okay, no, you're not about that. So. Rainbow free, yeah, not a rainbow site, yeah, maybe a pot of gold or two. Yeah, roger that, ciao, bye.
Pingu Pinga was stranded on an iceberg. It was very quiet. All around them were icebergs of different shapes and sizes. Wow, said Pingu. Everything looks so different. Look, it's Robbie, shouted Pinga. And sure enough, there was Robbie the seal on another iceberg, all alone. Let's get closer, said Pingu. Pingu Pinga jumped into the sea and zoomed over to Robbie. Robbie, shouted Pingu. We went to get some fish, but we got lost. Robbie the seal didn't reply. Robbie, said Pingu. Robbie the seal wasn't moving. What's that black stuff? Said Pinga. Oil, said Robbie the seal. I've got it in my eyes and I can't see. Don't worry, said Pingu. We'll save you. Pingu Pinga tried to scrape the oil from Robbie's eyes. It hurts, shouted Robbie. But it was no use. They were just making it worse. We need to get help, said Pingu. Follow me. Pingu Pinga jumped into the sea and swam to find their dad. They swam north and south and east and west, but still couldn't find him anywhere. They were about to give up, and then suddenly they heard a noise. Lovely! Shouted Pingu's dad. Pingu Pinga hoisted themselves onto the ice and clambered up a big hill, and there before them was a vast building made from shiny steel. In front of the building they saw a strange red box. Can you smell that? Said Pingu. Fish! Shouted Pinga. In there! Shouted Pingu. Pingu Pinga rolled down the hill towards the strange box. On the side of the strange red box, they saw a flappy yellow door. Quick! Shouted Pingu. Pingu Pinga pushed through the flappy yellow door. Then all of a sudden, the door closed behind them and everything went dark.
As a landlord, we get a lot of slack, and I think we're very misunderstood. You know, I'm looking after these students, and you know, they're all girls, all up for a laugh, and I like to keep an eye on them, and I do check up on them a lot because away from home, at uni, studying what they're studying, and with Renal though, they're getting a good deal, and they're getting more than just a roof over their heads. They're getting, you know, a friend in a way, a very close friend, and a stand-in father, a brother, you know, an ex-boyfriend in a way. You know, I know their secrets. They have me around for a laugh. And admittedly, you know, we sometimes say and do too much. But you know, they're paid $2,000 a month. It's really the least I can do. In fact, I think Fiona might actually be in. Hello? Hello, Fiona, are you in there? It's weird. Usually she's in at this time. I have a little peek through the keyhole. And I've broken the law. Naughty Ronaldo. Well, she's definitely in more ways than one. But no, I mean, for me, being a landlord's all about giving back. And as my mum always said, you know, a little goes a long way. I'll tell you that for free.
Damien /
Tonight on Dave.
Comedians, submerge!
Join the UK's favourite comedians as you've never seen them before. As we take the comedy plunge.
I can't swim!
And get a bit deep. With the UK's first underwater comedy panel show. Where a correct answer grants our funny friends oxygen.
For 2 minutes more of O2, name the correct term for a group of turtles.
And an incorrect answer could mean your final breaths.
I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
The bubbling banter extravaganza, where the only thing that's dry is the endless comedy chaos. Dave's Comedy Plunge, Tuesdays from 9, only on Dave. Catch up on Dave OD.
Pingu and Pinga huddled together for warmth in the darkness for 2 whole days. It was very scary. But on the 3rd day, they were awoken by the sound of clicking latches. "It's opening," said Pingu. Bright light flooded into the box, hurting Pingu's eyes. "Where are we?" said Pinga. Pingu and Pinga waddled slowly out into the light. Pingu looked down at the snow. It was all hard and didn't move. He looked upwards and saw a huge white wall all around them, with strange hairless creatures staring down from above. Splat! A delicious halibut landed smack bang at Pingu's feet. Pingu slurped it up. The strange hairless creatures roared and moaned. They liked it when Pingu made a noise. "Look," said Pinga. The creature was slurping from a bottle with an orange lid, just like the one she'd choked on. "Fanta," said Pingu. "We must be near home." Then from behind them, they heard a voice. It was Pingu's dad. "Dad!" shouted Pingu and Pinga. "Where's Mum?" said Pinga. "She's at home," said Pingu's dad. "I want to go home now," said Pingu. "Me too," said Pinga. "One day," said Pingu's dad. "But for now you must eat." Pingu and Pinga gobbled a bucket of fish. As they gobbled up the delicious halibuts, the strange hairless creatures were smiling and holding up little flashing rectangles. Pingu's father looked up into the sky. As he did, snow began to fall onto his face. "Look, Dad, it's snowing again," said Pingu. Pingu's father felt a tear rolling down his beak as the snow melted into his feathers. "Why are you crying, Dad?" said Pinga. "Got snow in my eye is all. Eat your fish," said Pingu's dad. "Look, there's a slide," said Pingu. "This place is awesome."
The Damien / Mixtape was written and performed by Daniel Barker, with additional material from Tom Savage, and guest appearances from Natasia Demetriou. The producer was Gwyn Davis, and it was a BBC Studios production.